Quint, have you had a power bill this month?
I have. $23.30.
For the month?
For the month.
So that's month one of having a Tasmanian safer solar system on your roof.
Spot on. Down from about 300 this time of year.
So you've saved about $280 for the month.
Spot on.
Wowee. Do you reckon maybe our listeners would like a saving like that?
You're mad if you don't. They've got to call up now.
They do. So they go to the link in our bio and use code Baron to let them know that we sent you, and they're going to do you a cracking deal. That's Tasmania Safer Solar.
3, 2, 1.
Righto! And welcome back to the Baron Files podcast. I believe it is episode 60 today. Crent.
60?
Yes.
That 10 went quick. We've been pretty consistent, haven't we, since we
Apart from your little, I want to say very selfish trip across the country. Chose family over the podcast.
Only fair. Only way to describe it.
Yeah. Very rude.
Yeah.
But was it enjoyable?
It was a great holiday, thanks, mate. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, cheap investment, Queensland, if you want to go for something to do. Like, if you're looking for somewhere to go just to really light on the wallet, I'd recommend the theme parks on the Gold Coast. Just real fucking cheap and easy entertainment. Yeah. So it costs a fortune to get in.
Yes.
And then
it's ridiculous.
And then what the dumb thing is though, it was like $120 per adult ticket for each one. So like around that mark for Dreamworld, Wet n Wild, whatever.
Yeah, yep.
But Renee and I got a 7-day pass that you could go to all of them for a week for $200. And I was like, this doesn't
that does not add up
the
at all.
Anyway, and similar for the kids, like cheaper but similar. And
was it $200 each or?
Yeah, per ticket, yeah.
So you're only paying an extra $80,
$90, but for basically all four of that are in the village family, Wet n Wild.
They are all owned by the same company.
Most of them,
not?
yeah, they're all village. Like that cinema, yeah. But that was unique. I was like, but then again, I thought, well, saying that, they're getting you're going to go more. And you spend, you can't go there and spend probably less than, you can't take a family there and spend less than $200 or $300.
Yeah, I don't think the money is, I don't think they're making their money off the gate. I mean, they are.
Oh, they are. Obviously.
But I reckon they're making more money off their food because their food's prices are ridiculous.
Oh, I was going to say, it was so funny. And you sort of have, you see these things on Facebook or whatever, and I'd never experienced it all that much, but you line up and get food, and then you're sort of waiting, and you see another dad just come up and go, oh, g'day, mate, can I get 2 ham and cheese toasties, 2 buckets of chips, and 2 bottles of water? And they go, you know, that'd be $96.
Yeah.
And you just see the look on his face, and he pays it. No one ever pays.
No one ever complains.
Or alters the order, but he just sort of comes, stands next to you, and you both just sort of nod at each other like, yep.
Yeah, that was fucked. And we know that this is what your hard-earned's going towards.
Yeah, that's what you just sort of look at him thinking, what the fuck? How do you... I did laugh one day. I was leaving and the kids were getting shit or whatever on T-shirt. I can't remember what it was. And then you could buy a, like, you know, the hard plastic Coke sippy cup thing you can take home.
Yep.
Anyway, so they had one of them and you could get a little bowl at the top of it that had a good probably 30 grams of popcorn in it. So they were calling it snack and sip or something.
Yeah. I've seen that.
Anyway, I looked at the menu, $16.
Jeez.
Full of a bit of post mix and 5 bits of popcorn. Fucking
it's so bad, isn't it? Like, because we went there recently too, and we're up in Queensland, and it's so expensive. It's just, I can't believe. Alfie got like this little foam Batman football, like a tiny little inside football. I think it was like $12.
It is ridiculous. And you sort of think, like, again, I'm not complaining. We had a great time and you expect to go away and spend money. But it's always look at these places and think, if you actually made it half fucking reasonable, you'd probably get more people
That's
to come.
Right, exactly.
Like, a lot of people just could not afford. Yeah. If you lived on the Gold Coast, you would hardly ever go there. You could not afford to take.
I don't think anyone does. I think you can get a season pass.
You can buy it, again,
not
which
too
is probably
expensive.
but again, you can't go there and spend less than $200.
No, that's the problem.
Like, by the time you have lunch and that. And, fuck, it was funny. This is another example. That as we was leaving, Batman, like in the full, it's a good Batman suit.
Was it the parade? Did you wait till the parade?
We've seen the first one and then not the late one. But anyway, it's like it's movie spec, I reckon, the bat suit and the bat car. Anyway, it was pretty cool. And I'm a big Batman fan. Boys are as well. Anyway, so they said, they had this sign up, $25, and you get these printed pictures with Batman or whatever in this nice left fold-out thing and everything. And went over and said, and there was no one there. We said, look, sorry, we're about to leave. We haven't got time to wait for the photos to develop. Can we just grab a photo on our mobile with Batman? And he goes, no, it's fine, no worries. This guy organised it. He said, but I'm still going to have to charge $25.
That's a stinker.
It was just actually for the 3 seconds of Batman going,
Yeah, that's
You had to-
shocking.
I was like, but anyway, we end up getting caught up. We watched a little bit. Oh, there was this mini parade thing there for another half hour. I said, well, fuck, I might as well go see if them photos are done. Because we might as well get them to.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So I was like, Jesus, that's full on. But then it was funny because some of the other characters, they just come and have a photo with you for nothing. Like
That's
Joker
right,
and that
yeah,
come over. And
yeah.
I was like, well, where's the pyramid of importance?
How come you're at the peak there?
Or is old mate over here getting paid double bubble?
How much is Mickey Mouse going to cost me?
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I did enjoy the old when they do the car show, like that's good.
Yeah,
that was the highlight.
It was better when we were younger.
Yeah,
there was
sure.
fire and everything everywhere. Like
Yeah.
guys, like the stuntmen were on fire. Things like that.
But I suppose.
But speaking of,
WHS
I've got a little story about having a photo taken for money.
Right. Was you the one getting paid?
Unfortunately, no. due to obviously recent events, can't go into them at the moment. But I've needed to get my passport renewed.
Yep.
Fuck, that's a whole nother story.
Oh.
They're $412.
Are they really? Used to be 200.
It used to be 260 or 226. I think
Yeah,
it was,
220. That was a figure I had in my head.
Yeah, and it's $412. I need it fast tracked. That'd be an extra 104.
For a post, you should have said, hang on, don't worry about it. I'll just send the express post bag over and you send it back to me.
that's it. But to get the photo,
Oh, no.
another $21.
21?
I stood there for 7 seconds. Bang. That'll be $21. What? Are you some sort of professional fucking photographer behind the desk here at Australia Post?
I'm sorry, did Nicole Kidman walk through and share that photo with me in the meantime? Like, how the fuck did they come to that?
I was like, geez, righto.
Why isn't Vin Diesel in this?
I sort of said to her when I was actually paying for the passport itself. She said, it's $412. She goes, unless you want it fast tracked. I said, actually, I do need it fast tracked.
Yeah.
And she said, that's an extra $104. I said, look, just send it normal. Don't worry about it. And then I went, hang on. Oh, shit. Nah, I need it within 6 weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
And it could take 6 weeks.
Fuck, really?
Yeah.
It don't take that long.
She said 4 to 6 weeks. She said they've been coming earlier, but I can't take that.
Nah,
chance.
you can't. Yeah.
So I've just gone, fuck it, just pay the extra $104. So $540 I think I've paid out.
Wow.
Shelled out. When that sparked me to go and fucking do a little bit of research. We are the second most expensive country in the world to get to pay for passports.
Doesn't surprise me.
Only Turkey is more expensive.
Turkey?
Yeah, they're like $312 US.
Fuck.
We're $260 US, I think it is.
Okay.
But like fucking, there's countries out there you pay $40.
It should be.
That's a what? It's a piece. It's a fucking book with your photo in it.
It's a shit photo.
I could go and buy an extra fucking license if they want. Pay 10 years for that, and then I'll stick it in a little fucking notebook, and I'll drive. There you go. That's my ID. That's my identification.
With your little
stamp this page if you could, please, sir. And away I go.
You get out of the fucking way.
What a fucking joke.
We have got way ahead of ourselves as a country, though. I don't know why Australia thinks it's so important, but everything just got so fucking dear here.
Oh,
top notch.
Ridiculous.
It's stupid, isn't it?
Absolutely ridiculous. I just don't go anywhere anymore.
That is great. And I think that is a big... Mate and I was talking the other day about people, they don't seem to socialise much anymore. You don't hear from your mates or whatever. And he said, well, I don't think people can fucking afford it.
Well, that's the thing.
Afford to get. You can't just... Like, you go now and catch up... This place in town, I won't mention it, but we can go there and have a few beers, buy the kids a bowl of chips, drive home and spend $100.
Yeah. That's
comfortably.
Honestly.
Like,
we cheat night last night. Obviously, I've been on the diet still. I'm back on the carnivore diet. Just
you're looking lean.
Yeah, so I'm an extra 3 kilos down from when I finished the carnivore diet.
It was 2 when I got here before, so you've lost a kilo in the last half.
It's 15, I'm at 15 kilos now. Down. But I'm loosening right up on the weekend. So last night we had Hungry Jacks.
Did you?
Yeah, $75 for the 3 of us.
3 of you?
Yeah. $75.
Did you go hard?
And Alfie had a kids meal at $5.95.
What the fuck did you get?
I had a fucking large Cowboy Angus meal with a double Cowboy Angus meal. Sorry. And 3 chicken tenders. Oh, we all got an ice cream as well.
What are the ice creams? It must be $5 each.
Fucking hell. I don't know.
Or something?
Something like that.
Wow.
It was pretty expensive though.
That's a lot.
You're fucking joking.
Yeah, fast food isn't. We've said this discussed before. Fast food is no longer cheap,
and it's not fast anymore either. Because I ordered on the app here at my house.
Yeah, right.
On Central Coast, right?
Yep.
And I was going into Burnie to pick it up. I ordered, and then it says, press this button when you're close. So I pressed that button when I was quite far away.
Yep.
Arrived at the location in Burnie at Hungry Jack's, went inside, stood there for another 15 minutes, and then my food came to me. Then they called me.
15 minutes, yeah.
And I mean, I'll get it. They're busy. And I hate how they prioritise the drive-through.
Yeah.
So heavily.
We're all customers.
So heavily. I have made the decision to come in and be a part of
Something huge.
Get
off my ass.
Yeah. Get off my ass and do something and come in and converse with the people, make them feel human.
Yep.
And I've got to stand there like a spare dick in a fucking porno, doing fuck all, starving my fucking ring out, hence the extra kilogram that I lost. But I just think, I mean, I understand.
Not known for their pace though, that outlet.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah.
But they're lovely. They are lovely.
Yeah,
Like, the service, the way they speak and that sort of stuff is terrific.
Yeah.
It's just very slow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm not a big fast food person, but I actually probably prefer the food there.
I quite. The good thing, I'll tell you one thing, right? I mean, this is a bad thing, but it's kind of a good thing. Their burgers don't fit their buns.
No.
The burgers are so big.
Yeah, the actual
that the
food.
buns are too small. Meg she just got a single Cowboy Angus last night.
Oh, right.
And she went, oh, geez. Like,
I don't
the
know what
buns
that
are a
is.
bit small.
I don't know what that is. Cowboy Angus. What the fuck's that?
It's just like a barbecue bacon.
Oh, yeah, like the top knot.
I know those. But it's got onion rings on it, which I don't love onion, but I don't think there's any onion in them.
Yeah, no, there's not. No, they don't taste like onion.
No, not one little bit.
No. Yeah. So I love onion, but I'm not a huge onion ring man, which is odd.
Yeah, right. Yeah, not a fan of onion at all on this side of the table, Trent.
Yeah, no, I knew you weren't. Yeah, you are a bit of a plain eater though.
I love a plain, and people get there and go, "Oh, you got taste buds of a 5-year-old and all this sort of stuff." Like, no, I just don't like fucking garbage.
You know what you should say to those people?
What?
So I don't, because I'm 41 and I've
Yeah,
had these
I'm
my
actually
whole
41.
life.
They're actually 41 years old.
They're originals.
Yeah, they're originals. Never had them replaced. But then, like, they give you the whole grow up. It's like, well, fuck that.
Yeah.
I'm never growing up. I still don't know what I want to be when I grow up.
Can't wait the day you retire. Think, what are you going to do with your life? I don't know. I still haven't decided.
Haven't decided.
Never known once.
Not once have I ever known what I want to be when I grow up. I always sort of go, I wouldn't mind doing this for the next couple of years. So, like, train driving, I said, I wouldn't mind doing that for the next 3 or 4 years.
So
Coming very close to the end of that, too.
Wouldn't say you're locked in that you wanted that.
God, no. Nah, I'm always looking for something different.
Yeah, okay.
I just like to experience different things.
You do, yeah.
I think I live my life like that.
Yeah. You write a hell of a book when you retire.
Well, I tell you, like, I've decided, like, in recent years that I'm not going to miss out on something because I didn't try it.
Yeah. That's a good way to be.
And like, I was talking to Emily come down the other day, one of our friends who lives close to me. Her daughter would come down to play with Alfie for a while, and she'd come down as well. And she was listening to a podcast. Now, the name of the podcast eludes me.
It's a strange name for a podcast.
No, I can't remember what it is. But she said the lady on the podcast was saying, yeah, we're catching up with friends a lot. You know, we always make that decision to catch up with friends, but it's almost like a checkbox
that you've done
now. You catch up. Oh, yep. How are you? How have you been? Oh, great. This was great. Let's do it again soon. We're not making any memories anymore.
No, that's fair.
So I've decided to go. I'm going to make memories now. I want to make memories. You know, the whole make Baron young again sort of thing that I was going to do. Well, that I've kind of been doing, just living a younger life and trying to make memories.
Yep.
More than anything, rather than just check the box off to say we've caught up in that.
Yeah. No, that's fair. That makes sense. It's certainly true. Yeah. I guess it's just harder as you get older to do adventurous things. It's just, I'll just call him with the kids and we'll fucking have a coffee. Or
yeah. And like, to be honest,
I'm not having coffee. But.
Yeah, neither would I. Yeah. But to be honest, like, I'm not interested in telling people about my life, and I'm not interested in listening to other people's lives. I want to do something with you so that I can remember that. Does that make sense? Like,
That's right.
I mean, obviously I'm interested in hearing how you've been and what you've been up to.
Yeah.
But I don't want to spend 4 hours doing that.
No.
When we could go and do 2 hours at Movie World together, and then we can remiss on that in 5 years' time.
For only $7,000.
Yeah. That was just an example.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I'd prefer to go and have a barbecue at the park or something like that and play some backyard cricket and have some fun.
Yeah, do something. Yeah.
Rather than.
Speaking of fun, I'd have to say over there, I don't reckon anyone in the world, that you just say about growing up, I had a smile on my face as big as the 5-year-olds going down the water slides at Wet n Wild.
You're a water slide man.
Fucking know I'm a water slide man. I had an absolute ball. We went this one, I think it was called the Tornado or something. Anyway, the bloke at the top, he keeps saying to my son, he's like, grab on the handles, mate. And he's just got his hands there. He goes, grab the handles, mate. And he grabbed hold of this big donut thing. He said, I'm not letting you go until you grab the handles. And I thought, oh, shit.
Yeah, right, this is going to move.
Anyway, so we got it. Come around the corner. My young fella shits himself. I grab his hand. I just seen the look on his face. The colour dropped out of his face when he seen the drop. Anyway, so I grab his hand. Like, it's all right, mate. It's all right. It's all right. And I've got my back to it. I turn around, look and go, oh, fuck. And I shit myself. So then both the boys are shitting themselves because there's 3 of us on there. I'm like, oh, no. And I'm backwards to it. I'm going down backwards down this. It felt like a total drop-off.
Yeah.
Then we're going through this big tornado thing and like, oh, we just went from shitting ourselves to pissing ourselves laughing.
Did you do it again?
Up. But, it was like 5. It shut at 3 o'clock. It was 5 to 3. It was the last, 2 minutes to 3, sorry. We only just squeezed that one in. So,
did you pay fast tracks or not?
It wasn't overly busy because they were back to school. It was just post-school holidays. Yeah. But I'm not sure. I didn't really see a fast lane most of the ones at Wet n Wild. But
they probably didn't have it because it was school holidays?
Yeah, no, and it was 10 till 3. So 5 hours seems a lot. It's not a long time.
Not a place like that.
But we fucked around for 40, 45 minutes by the time we got lunch, ate it and everything. So you lose nearly an hour there. And yeah. Kids love the wave pool, though. That was probably one of the highlights. But we'll sort of stand there in the wave pool, and I was like, it's 1:45. Do you want to go on some more water slides? Because it's going to shut soon.
It's going to shut, yeah.
Wave pool's great.
And you're like a
water
little
slides
kid,
are awesome.
like,
let's go on fucking water slides. So, no, it was pretty cool. But, yeah, no, it didn't cost me much at all. But I'm not complaining. Kids had a ball. It was a great time.
That's the thing.
Family trip.
You know what you've done? Made a memory.
Memories. Oh, you're going to say
what I'm saying. Like, that's just what it's all about.
And they were actually, it was really nice that they're only young, but they were extremely thankful, too, to know that.
Good. That's good. Yeah.
It was. It was more hard work pulling it off with Lincoln, with a young child.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Unfortunately, he
doesn't love the world, does he?
No, he doesn't love. Not a people person, you would say. So he screamed all morning this morning. We're not sure why.
I remember one day at the beach I saw him and I said, he was crying. I said, come here. And he just screamed loud. I was like, all right, go back to mum. There you go.
I said, look, don't take it personally.
Yeah,
he hates everyone in the world except his mum, one of his brothers, and his nans.
That's fantastic.
I'm included in the hatred.
Yeah.
He's just not interested.
Just not interested.
Not interested in anything you've got to offer whatsoever.
Yeah. Back with the thankful thing though, Alfie's very thankful for everything that he gets.
Yeah.
Evie, not so. Expects it.
It might be a female thing, but
Evie looks at you. Evie,
don't put me on the news.
Sometimes you get this amazing thing to Evie and she looks at you and goes, well, that could be better, couldn't it?
I'd go at work like that. I always say, fuck it, if you found $1 million under your toolbox, you go, well, it's not two, is it? Like, it's going to be heavy too, I'm going to have to carry it to the car. Like, this is a bit of a pain in the ass.
I've got this here, Trent. I was just thinking, I'm going to Melbourne on Monday.
Right. And, work or pleasure?
I don't know.
Right.
It's kind of for the Barron thing.
Yeah, okay.
So I rang my accountant yesterday and sort of said, can I claim this this trip?
Yep.
And I explained what it was for, and he sort of going, no, you can claim that. That's fine. I've got no problem with that. So right, so I'll keep all my receipts. And he goes, yep, do all that. I said, sweet, awesome. And then I can pay for it all out of the Barron account because I actually have to provide the AUD for the flights and accommodation for this.
Yeah,
because this is only an opportunity. It's not.
It's not
a set thing, right?
Yep.
And anyway, that sparked me to sort of have a look at some of the dumb things that people have claimed.
This is the best content.
But now, there's nothing. The first one, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. Like I would. It says so. This is with the ATO. This is from the ATO.
Yep.
So the article that I read said. So, best I can do. A mechanic tried to claim an air fryer, microwave, 2 vacuum cleaners, a TV, gaming console, and accessories. Gaming console and accessories. So I'm assuming games and control pads, as work-related expenses. Now, look, before we go too deep into it, the air fryer.
I was going to say 80% of that I could justify.
Yeah, absolutely. Like the air fryer, microwave, and the vacuum cleaners.
Yeah, 100%.
Like the air fryer and the microwave could be in the lunchroom,
100%
for everyone to use.
Yep.
And the vacuum cleaners, well, you need to vacuum shit.
That's,
and being in a mechanical workshop does fuck things. TV, people want to watch that on.
Customer lounge.
Lunchtime.
Yeah.
Gaming console.
Customer lounge.
I don't know about that one. Because, I don't know about that.
Look, it's not as much of a stretch
unless it's diagnosing fucking issues with cars.
If he was smart, he could have got him to. You couldn't put fucking Oztec car decode machine. Yeah, because you can buy computers that plug into cars.
Yeah.
So he could have got probably the invoice doctored slightly. That's what I would have done.
Possibly.
Not that I do things like that.
No. But that was actually knocked back.
All of that?
Yeah, all of that was all knocked back,
Really?
I believe. Yes, I believe so.
Yeah, that's harsh.
This one, a bit of a stretch. Truck driver attempted to deduct the cost of swimwear. Arguing... sorry?
Does he have to wash himself when he's parked on the side of the road?
Arguing it was necessary for swimming during rest stops in hot areas.
So if he was half smart, he could have said in Outback Australia, sometimes he's got to bathe when he's dropped at the side
Possibly,
of the road.
yeah.
That would have been a half
That would've been
reason.
a half.
Yeah.
But I mean, just go to Kmart and buy a $5 pair of fucking board shorts.
And move on with your life.
Yeah, you don't need to claim that. Like, let's be honest.
No, not a life-altering expense.
Yeah, but look, so I've got a little game I want to play with you.
Yep.
This is called Real or Rorted. I don't know why it's called that, but that's what I thought of when I was making the game up.
Yep.
You right?
Yeah,
It is.
sorry.
It's not even that early. It's like 8:30. Come on.
I'm sorry.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you 3 different scenarios of what people have claimed.
Yep.
One of these is not real.
Okay.
Okay. So a carpenter attempted, these are all attempts of claim.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I don't know whether they got through, but so a carpenter claimed dog food because his dog boosted morale on the job site. Okay, that's number one. A barista wrote off Netflix subscription because they talked about shows with customers. And then the third one, a zookeeper deducted snake-proof boots after a near-death encounter.
Well, that's fair.
So out of those 3, Trent, which one do you reckon
Is
fake?
He's fake. The coffee shop one, Netflix.
So you reckon a barista who wrote off a Netflix subscription because they talk about shows with customers is fake?
I reckon that's incorrect.
You are incorrect, Trent. The zookeeper is fake.
That is the most plausible one.
Yeah, this is actual. So let me just see if they got, because I didn't even read this properly.
All right. Organised.
Obviously, I made up the zookeeper one, but I didn't really read the full whether these ones got through. So the carpenter who claimed dog food because his dog lifted morale on the job site.
That's true.
He tried to claim it. This is an actual claim someone attempted. The ATO obviously didn't buy it, so he didn't get that through.
Yeah.
And the barista, another real attempt, a barista tried to argue that staying up to date with trending shows was customer engagement. That was rejected as well.
Funny thing is, those first 2 in 2025.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's
not that
almost
surprising, is it?
Yeah, we talk about morale and mental health and that sort of shit and customer service and so it's not out of the realm really with how fucking ridiculous things are.
But basically, listeners, if you've ever tried, put in all your if you've claimed something a little bit weird or a little bit of a stretch, send it in or comment. This will most likely be a reel on social media. So comment, below the video and let us know. And if it's good enough, we will read it out.
We'll give it a whirl. Actually, are you familiar with the term spirit animal?
I have. I don't really understand it, but a lot of people will watch one of my reaction videos on social media and go, "Oh, you're my spirit animal." So it's like as if I'm saying exactly what they're saying or something like that. Yeah, right. People have said spirit dad as well.
Oh, wow. Well, in the context of animal, I think I found your spirit animal at SeaWorld. Because I was excited to go and see this polar bear.
Was it laying down? Or
Yep.
Yeah.
Couldn't find him at first. And then he was actually like in front of us, basically, laying like back to us around this tree, just laying there.
Oh, so
doing
he was
absolutely fuck all. Come back 15 minutes later. Sorry, stayed there 15 minutes. Didn't move. All I want to see is his face. Did not move. He sort of moved one of his paws at one point.
Yeah.
He must have wanted to get comfortable. Called in there in the afternoon. He was still in the same position with some people standing there waiting for him to fucking move. And I thought, yeah, it's the Baron.
Well, it's either me or Nathan.
That's right, on a hangover.
Fucking hell.
It's exactly. Actually, I got some Snapchats from my sister-in-law the other night, and it was funny because I just seen my brother, and I could see him get more and more pissed as the night was going on.
Yeah.
But I didn't actually check all of them until the next day. So as you're going through them, it's just drunkish, eyes gone, real bad, shot, And then it went to the next, like the current one she sent me, asleep on the couch. The next day, like broad daylight, just out to her with a takeaway coffee next to him. Like, yep. And it's just a perfect evolution.
It is.
Like, it's, yeah. So I think next time we're just going to wait till the next day.
Yeah. That's one. Because I often get those Snapchats as well.
Yep.
From your sister-in-law, and yes, I generally because I'm not out, haven't been drinking, so I've been in bed early on Saturday nights. Then I go back and watch them the next day. It's quite funny because you just see that. It's a faster evolution. It's like, oh, that was nice. Got all the good bits.
It's sort of like the human revolution from the apes, but backwards.
It
gets closer to
he's normal.
Starts as a human.
Slowly gets Skippy because he
gets skipified.
Trent's brother gets Skippy arms. They call him Skippy. He gets real drunk and he's like, people watching will see I'm doing the Skippy arms now.
That's why you got to watch the YouTube.
Yeah, you got to watch the YouTube.
But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Speaking of arms, I don't know if you better see this on the camera. I've got the greatest doctor. She's fucking amazing.
Yep.
In Bernie, right? But I went to get my bloods checked. I've been getting my bloods checked regularly because I'm on this diet and that sort of stuff. I want to make sure that everything's in tip-top condition.
Physical condition, yep.
Physical condition. And she's the best doctor. I actually quite enjoy going to the doctor.
Yeah.
Because she gives good advice and we have good chat and you know. But she took blood the other day.
Yep. Fuck.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see this on the camera.
Is that common for you when you've had blood?
No, it's not. What have you done to me?
No.
And this is 4 or 5 days old now.
Yeah, wow.
The next day I woke up and went, oh my God.
Because I think Dad gets like that. Yeah, so it's common for people to. Yeah.
It's kind of like,
bruised up.
Yeah, but I faint. I've got to lay down to get blood.
Really?
Yeah. I say I'm a fainter. And they go, I don't lay down.
Big unit. Oh, or it's a mental thing?
It's on the fasted ones.
When you
haven't eaten.
Yeah.
I had to do one for work one day.
Really?
And she took my blood. Oh, she tried to take my blood out of the left arm, couldn't get it. Then she swapped over to my right arm, dug around a little bit because I haven't got great veins. And then got the blood and everything was cool. She said, do you want a drink? I said, yes, thank. And I went, oh, what the fuck's happening to me? Like my head was just going, whoa. Like it was so weird. And she just hit this fucking button. She said, get in here. And all these people come running in. I was still sitting on the chair. I hadn't gone out yet. And I said, we've got to get him on the ground. And this lady just goes, oh, he's pretty big. And I went, just put a pillow down there. And before she got the pillow, I was out.
You did go?
Yeah, I was done. And then I woke up and went, oh. She said, you're only out for like 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
And I instantly felt better.
Yeah, but you don't know, do you?
Broke the chair on the way down.
Ah, well done.
Because you know they've got those big arms on them. Yeah. Broke that on the way down.
Ah, good job.
Yeah.
But you don't know how long you're out for, do you?
No idea.
Yeah. Imagine if you come to her and she said, oh, it's 2030.
Yeah. We've still been unable to move you. Because you are still quite big.
Yeah, have not lost anyone. And also, we know who you are. We just wanted to mention both St Kilda and Fremantle are still yet to win a premiership.
Fuck, we're shit. However, we did pull your pants down and smack you on the bum.
Oh, which is quite cool. Yeah. That sort of happens now when we play anyone that has a team, like the team members have 2 arms and 2 legs.
Yeah.
It's all about all it takes to be. And it doesn't matter how many people play. You just have 7. And we
only brought the lady from the canteen out there to play.
For the second half, it still put us to bed. But
But that's sport. But
sorry.
Yeah. But no, so having blood taken is not my favourite thing to do.
See, that's one thing that, like I've always told you, the shit I'm good at is just pathetic. Like I'm only good at real shit things. And people say, I've got fucking fantastic veins.
You're good at getting blood taken.
I'm one of the best in the world at getting blood taken. It is an elite talent of mine. See, when God was, blessing me, he didn't go, no pace, no sporting attributes, none of that.
Give him the fucking veins.
Fantastic set of fucking veins. Give him a really low blood pressure. The doctor always comments on that. Don't make him not want to take drugs or smoke. Like he's just a fucking real elite blood taker.
Yeah.
So I'd be real good at probably doing it because, they say, geez, you got good veins. Oh, look at that. And they go, oh, look at that. And
really?
Yeah, they really get, every time they get right into it.
Bit of ASMR for them.
Just some real excitement. Another one of your real talents is just real handy in life.
I'm no good at that. I'm no good at getting suits fitted either. Short legs, long torso. One of these guys. It makes it like you just feel so shit going into the suit.
100%.
It's like, fuck.
I'm also as equally shit as that. As we've talked about before with my Kim Kardashian ass.
Yes.
My brother's wedding, I remember going in there and the guy he measured me for a suit. I said, do you want? He goes, no, don't worry about pants. I got you covered. and I think they were like size 30 or 32.
Well, I would have been there, Crent. I was also
Yeah, and anyway, I went to put them on, and I reckon I got them to either side of my hips, I'd say, the buttons. And I was like, because I was bigger then too.
Yeah.
And I was like, mate,
hey, we all were.
Yeah,
we all were.
That photo is not
fucking horrible. Mama were holding Jacinta because she's bigger as well.
Yeah, we're all
of them. All of us.
And it's just There's a photo of just us four blokes standing there, and like all you can just think about is chin and neck.
There's like
apart from Stewie,
there's 3 blobs and a stick.
Yeah, 100%. It's like Jesus Christ, what is going on here? Yeah. But good to see we've all improved our health as we've got older.
Yes, that's true. It's important to improve your health, I think.
I wonder if giving blood is that linked to losing weight?
Well, you better say, I wonder if you can make money giving blood.
I wonder if people would come and just watch a video of me get blood taken. They'd be like, fucking look at that.
What do you mean giving blood linked to losing weight?
I thought I read somewhere if you gave blood, it was something about. I don't know. I'll have to Google it.
Yeah, you better, because that was terrible. So if you give, do you mean actually donate blood?
Yeah, like actually having it taken. I thought it was.
Well, I don't donate blood.
I should. I don't either. Yeah, especially because I'm so fucking good at it.
They'd probably bottle mine.
They'd look at mine, they go, fucking look at that. Easy to get out. Yeah. Fuck all talent in it. But fuck, it was good to get out. Oh, well. Did you see, now unconfirmed reports, Nave? Unconfirmed reports. Bit of a WH&S issue, this one too, I think. Bonnie Blue.
Oh, right. Yep, Bonnie. Yep. Everybody's favourite. No.
Is reportedly pregnant.
Oh, no. How many blokes is she going to have to test?
I've had a few friends over the journey that have been a bit nervous when someone's announced their pregnancy. They go, fuck, how long away is she?
Yeah.
Oh. And they sort of start to get, there'd be some blokes around the world thinking,
fuck.
Yeah. So, again, I don't know if it's true.
Look, to be honest, I think she can pay for it herself.
She'd probably be able to handle it.
Not.
Yeah, that's true.
She's not screaming out for child support, I don't think.
Yeah. No, that's exactly right.
However... It does take 2 to tango, and I believe in being a good dad.
Yeah, that's exactly right. One of the comments was a bit crude, but do you think I should read it?
Oh, mate, go ahead. If it's too crude, we'll just we'll delete it out and we'll put it behind a paywall.
One bloke,
people can pay to read it.
There was a comment on there, and I did lose me shit. One bloke commented and said something about wouldn't be hard to birth the child. She'd have a fanny on her like a skydiver's mouth. I'm glad you enjoyed that as much as I did.
That is one of the funniest. Fuck, that's funny. Because now all I can think of is,
and it's nothing.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
People are extremely clever. I do like that.
Yes, that is brilliant. I love those kinds of sayings.
Oh yeah, I do too.
I've actually just started a little series of. I'm only posting them on Friday and Saturday nights.
Yep.
And it's basically I'll say a saying how a normal person would say it.
Yep.
And then I'll say it as an Aussie says it. Swig beer. Does that make sense or not?
Yeah,
I can't even think. So I can't even fucking. Well, that one would be. Oh, geez, she's probably a bit loose. Or no. How would a normal person say it?
Loose as a gumboot or something? Or?
No. A normal person would say it just like a normal stand-up citizen would sort of say it. She gets around a little bit.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
And then the Aussie would say it. She's fanning like a and then I'd swig a beer. And that's that. So I'm doing those at the moment. So, yeah.
Yeah, they're good. One of my other favourites was...
so if you've got any of those, send those right in. Send them right in now.
Yeah, they're good.
Pause the fucking podcast and start writing in good Aussie slang sayings.
Actually, I don't know if I've shared this one before. One of my favourites is, because a similar thing with it, Bonnie Blue, or one of the similar girls, one bloke wrote, been fingered more times than David Attenborough's passport. I thought that was pretty good.
Very appropriate too because it's been a bit of a passport episode, hasn't it?
Oh well, yeah, good point. Yeah, right on brand, as they say. Yeah.
One of my absolute favourite go-tos now is it used to be pissed as a knit. Now it's as pissed as Nan's mattress.
Yeah, you do. I sort of never understood the pissed as a knit.
No, neither have I. I don't ever remember a knit being pissed.
No.
Or what? Like I'd never understood it.
Yeah. Or what?
I'm either as pissed as Nan's mattress or as pissed as a 3-year-old nappy. But I like Nan's
Both
mattress.
quite fitting. Yeah, you do stick with Nan's
Yeah,
mattress.
I do that a lot, yeah.
Very good. Did you see, we had an election too, Nave, since we spoke.
Ah, yes, I was involved in that.
Absolutely.
Well, I wasn't involved in it. I went and also...
You are the best involver I've seen. I was involved in that. Yeah. How was you involved? I had to vote.
Well, I had to go to a voting
Like everyone
vote,
else in the nation over
I had to
18.
waste my fucking time. Honestly, because I didn't want to vote. And I don't think we should be fined for not voting. I think that it should be an elective vote. Is that right? Yeah, you should be able to elect to vote or elect not to vote.
I heard two people having this conversation when I was away. And actually, I've always believed in this, but it made a lot of sense because she said, I don't fucking care. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on and I don't want to know. So I shouldn't be up. Like, it should be just people that fucking know what's going on.
Exactly.
And want to. And I was like, it makes a bit of sense.
Yeah.
It certainly does. Yeah. Well, you can see it from that point of view, can't you? Look,
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't. Politics is off the table for me. You know,
you're not
that.
interested. Yeah.
Politics and religion, don't talk about them because I don't understand them, and I don't want to make. Could you imagine if it was my vote?
Decided?
That was the decider of who got in, and then everyone's going, "You can't.
You fucked everything up.
You
Yeah.
fucked everything."
Imagine if you had to put your name on it too.
Yeah, well.
Imagine they just pulled out the news and go, and Nathan Hepburn has just drawn a picture of a stick man. So
who is Michael Mouse?
voted for Clark Kent. So thanks for that, Nathan. Yeah, your vote is irrelevant.
Yes.
And may God have mercy on yourself. Everyone in this room.
I don't think he will have much mercy from one.
No, for sure.
I think I might be in the yeah, no good there. Couldn't think of a word. Sorry.
I'm still recovering. Yeah, it's been a big couple of weeks.
What is it? Fanny like a
Skydiver's mouth.
That's the name of the show. I just go to the Skydiver's mouth.
Skydiver's mouth. Fuck, that was a beauty. I was in stitches. I thought it was a fucking ripper.
Oh, fucking hell.
People are so clever, though.
Did that? I wonder if that how many likes and
I think it was like the
emojis.
caption of it at the top. I have to go over. I can't remember. Yeah. I have to go over. I did send it to some mates, so I'll go have a squeeze.
Yeah, I'm impressed by that one.
Yeah. Actually, the same thread. I saved this at the same time. Someone's got a thing on there. Do twins have the same size penis?
Oh,
And
I don't know.
interesting question.
Well, not if it's a male and female. twin.
Someone's
That's the thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Someone's commented, written, no, my kid's dad and my husband are identical twins, but my husband's is much bigger. Someone's written, what the fuck?
What? Did that individual just have an aneurysm?
No, so she's had kids with a bloke and then married his brother down the track.
Oh,
Basically, his
my
twin brother.
kid's dad.
Yeah. And my husband
Yeah.
are identical twins, but my husband's is much bigger. That's a strange term.
Wow.
I'd be able to call him Dunkle. It's strange, isn't it?
Yeah, that is
very
yeah,
fucking
that's
strange.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. And it reminds me of a Jackson. I think I've done that one before, so I'll have to give that a miss. But yeah, that's about it for me, Nate.
Well, do the thing.
What
do
thing?
it anyway. If you've done it before, it was obviously good enough to do again.
I bloke. One of our reps used to come into work all the time. He's always got a yarn. He's pretty funny. He said, one of my good mates, he said he was shagging this set of twins. He said, both fucking gorgeous. He said, I don't know how I'm pulling it off. They're both stunners. He said, what happens if you exercising the option and you get them confused and say the wrong name or whatever? He goes, piece of piss. He goes, that'll never happen. He said, well, fuck, how can you be sure? Twins. So it's easy. He said, Sharon's got massive tits. And her brother Steve's got a cock on him like this.
You have done it before. But I didn't get it until you said Sharon's got
Oh,
those. I went, oh, yeah, that's
Here we
right.
go,
Yeah.
Sharon and Steve. Fucking, I was in stitches.
I have a thing, Trent. I have a thing. I saw, I don't know, do we say it's going viral or not? It's like a drinking game they're doing in a pub.
Right.
At the moment. It's a pub in... I've got it here. It's written right here, Trent, on my little notes.
Oh,
here.
right, perfect.
Benidorm in Spain. It's called Slapshot.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, you purchase a shot. You have the shot. The bartender throws water over your face and then slaps you around the face, right?
Yep.
But the problem is, people are saying that it's promoting fucking violence. I've got a video here of it, but people are saying it's promoting violence, and I just think,
What people?
fuck off. If you don't like it, it's €4 or £4 for the shot. Don't buy it.
Don't have one.
Just to enjoy your drink.
and
that
fuck
you're having
off.
over in the corner of the bar like a fucking
By
whinging
yourself?
cunt. Oh, there it is. I've dropped the seat. We've got 39 minutes in and I've dropped the seat.
Oh, you did a good job.
Yeah, I did. But just, I mean, why do we have to complain about everything?
Oh, I don't know.
I know I complain a lot,
Yeah, but in jest.
but in jest, I do it
Yeah.
as in a fun thing.
I don't
It's
know
just
why
like,
everyone has
it's
to just
promoting
complain
violence
about
and all this sort of
everything.
bullshit. It's like, fuck off. But what they do is, right, here's a video, right? I'll just turn that up.
Oh, that's a fast lap. Oh,
How long does this video go?
is the bit to do with the females? Do you reckon it's the for the blokes?
If it's a female being slapped by a bloke,
that's the
or-
same bird
It's not, no,
most of the time.
Well, it's at the same pub.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So there's basically okay. So we've established that there's lots of people being slapped here, Crent.
Yep.
But the issue is everyone is whinging and moaning and complaining about it. It's not everyone, but there's a certain group of human beings
Yeah.
that are out there complaining about it.
That are just professional complainers. eh?
Promoting violence. It's not promoting violence.
Yeah. It's not at all.
But I think it's starting to take off around the world. So I believe, from what I've read and what I've researched, which wasn't a great deal.
Which is next to fuck all.
Well, it was a little bit.
Apart
It was
from
more than
copy and pasting this article,
It was
none.
more than I usually do.
Right.
But it's taking off around. It started here at this Benidorm. So if you're ever in Spain,
Yep.
in Benidorm, slip into the Wild Duck, I think it's called, the Wild Duck something, Wild Duck Bar. And it started there. So you can go in for £4, get a shot, have some water thrown over your face, and the bartender will slap you around the face. And that's starting to take off all over the world.
Yeah, right.
And now there's a movement saying that it's promoting violence in bars and it should be stopped.
Well, I just recommend those people a part of that movement just don't go and do it then and move on with your life.
That's right. Exactly.
Would that be an easy fix?
I would have thought so. And I just don't understand how people always have to weigh in.
Yeah. Everyone has an opinion.
Yeah.
Who cares?
We have an opinion.
Yeah.
But we do it like we do it in jest and we're not trying to change the fucking world.
And I don't care if anyone
Yeah.
listens or not.
Yeah, neither do I. And which they don't. Like,
Which they don't. Yeah. As evident. Yeah, very
no,
true.
I just think people need to fuck off.
Yeah. Pathetic.
And I think people should be allowed to do what they want. As long as you're not hurting anyone else.
No.
You're paying for the pleasure to be slapped.
Yep.
Pleasure of being slapped.
Yep. If you want to do that.
You are getting what you are bargaining for, Brent.
Purchasing.
Yes. And
That's exactly right.
yeah.
Same with comedians. When everyone comes out to Ricky Gervais shouldn't do that joke. Oh, okay. Well, you don't go to his show.
yeah, that's pretty simple.
Fix the
That's
fucking
the
problem.
easiest thing, and it'll actually save you money if you don't.
That's right. Flights, accommodation,
Yeah,
probably.
yeah.
Like, just don't. Yeah. Some people would probably do that.
Yeah, if you-
they would go there, fly there, just to be offended.
I tell
To
you what,
complain about it.
if you are the sort of person that goes to a Ricky Gervais show and gets offended, you're a fucking moron. He's got enough content out there to show exactly what it's going to be like.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I, for one, would love to go to it.
Yeah.
I love his shows.
Yeah, me too.
And
Yeah.
some of the jokes he tells, I don't like.
Yeah.
But you know what? I get along with I get back on with my life.
That's right.
Because it doesn't matter.
My wife and I actually watched his Netflix specials. We love him. He's
Yeah,
really funny, whatever. And he'd done a couple of jokes, and some of them were about like kids and that. And my wife and I both sort of went, "Oh, that is a bit much," but then
that's it.
laughed at his next joke 30
Yes,
seconds later.
yes,
Like
exactly.
we just
Yeah.
didn't
You just
engage
don't-
with that part
Just
and moved
don't
on.
laugh at that particular
Yeah,
joke and then
like, you
move
just
on.
think,
Not all. You can't please everyone all the time. You can only please some of them some of the time.
Yeah,
I believe it's
that's
one of the
right.
sayings that you always say.
Yeah,
Is that
Sam
correct?
Newman special.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, but you've got to realise that not everyone is there to please you.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
And as we always say, Nove, what was the early catch cry of this show? Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're right.
That's exactly right. Was that the only crap cry?
Yeah, we used to. I run that one a lot. Just because you're offended doesn't mean you're
I
right.
don't believe I've ever heard that.
So.
I'm only joking. I have.
Right, thanks. Yeah, that's it for me, Nathan.
All right,
Move on
that's
to part
it for
2.
me.
Stick
Thank you
around part
very
2.
much. Yeah, stick around. We'll do some sport after this, won't we?
We certainly will.
Righto. Let's see if I can find the outro because it's been a while. Righto. Thanks for listening to episode, we think, 60. Please do us the
Yeah, ish.
favour. Yeah, please do us the favour and go and follow our social medias, our Facebook, our TikTok, our Instagram. Go and watch the full episode on the YouTube. We do things in here that you need to see to understand the jokes. Sometimes. It's very
Sometimes.
important. Very, very important. Now, only our most valued listeners watch it. Correct.
Really?
Our most valued listeners
They're
watch
really
it.
important ones.
Yeah.
Good man.
Yeah. They're the ones that really matter.
Good on them.
All right, I love you all. Goodbye.
See you, bye.